Geometry mid-unit quest check number 4 for the construction. It says use a compass and straight edge to copy the angle below. Now just to clarify, here is a compass. This is the thing we spin around, we make circles. Protractor, compass, protractor, compass, protractor. A lot of people get these two mixed up. So when they say compass, you got to know this is the tool you're going to be using. Now, when we start our construction, again, it says to copy the angle below, meaning when we draw our new angle down here, it's got to be the same exact angle as this. They've given us the bottom half, the bottom side of the angle, so they've given us this to start with, so we don't have to draw that. What we will do is put a little point on the vertex, so we have something to line up on with the compass. Now, to start this construction, the first thing we want to do is we're going to line up the compass like this with the metal point on the vertex, and we want an arc that's going to go around and hit both sides of the angle. Now this one, I've got to move that pencil, so I'm going to go right about there. I'll lock it up there. So now I'm going to draw one arc. Oh, there's my first arc. It's the first thing I want to hit. Now I hit the angle twice. I hit on one side here, I'm going to highlight that, and I hit on one side there, I'm going to highlight that. Now, I'm going to make sure this was, oh, I moved it. I'm going to make sure this is lined up again perfectly. I want to do the same exact arc. I'm going to do the same one down here on my new angle. Oh. So there's two arcs, matching arcs. I've got those two arcs exactly the same. And I'm going to highlight this point here also. So if you look at what we have so far, I've got the bottom of the angle. I've got the vertex. I've got this arc matching this arc. I've got this point matching this point. So what I really need, the important part, is to know where this point's going to go here. Once I find that point, I can draw that angle through the point. So we go back to the original angle they gave us. I'm going to put the metal point here. I want to match the pencil over here onto this part. So I go like, it's almost there. And keep in mind that this isn't an exact science. So you might be off a couple degrees, but that's okay, as long as we know the steps. So it looks like, okay, now we've got to measure. We've gone from point to point for those two. Now, I'm going to come down here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw just a little bit of the arc down here from that point. That little piece tells me I'm going to come out here. And then, my last part of my construction, I'm going to start on the vertex. I'm going to draw a straight line from my trusty ruler. I'm going to go out that way. There's my construction. I've got the 2 points. I've got my 2 arcs. It's obtuse, and it's probably a couple degrees off, but again, it doesn't have to be totally perfect. It doesn't have to be exact, but what we're looking for are all these marks. So my construction in number 4 is done.